It is, and the grief here is just overwhelming. And now we're learning more about what is occurring. This investigation just beginning. Today we were told that the shooter actually took to social media to discuss his plan before heading to the school. But why he would target innocent children, that's the mystery that still remains to be solved. Investigators swarm the streets around Uvalde's Robb Elementary School, the site of the nation's latest heartbreak.
It is intolerable and it is unacceptable for us to have in the state anybody who would kill little kids in our schools.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott says 18-year-old Salvador Ramos posted on Facebook before shooting his grandmother and then barging into a fourth-grade classroom with an AR-15 assault rifle. Police say that's where he killed 19 children and 2 teachers.
The shooter was able to make entry into a classroom, barricaded himself, and at that point, it just started shooting children and teachers that were inside that classroom, having no regard for human life. Just a complete tragedy.
After confronting and killing the shooter, police went to his home and found his grandmother clinging to life. A neighbor says the shooter moved in with his grandparents because of troubles at home and described him as quiet and hard to talk to. His motive unknown. As the FBI went door to door speaking to neighbors, investigators revealed the suspect had legally purchased 2 rifles soon after turning 18.
There has been no criminal history identified yet. He may have had a juvenile record, but that is yet to be determined. There was no known mental health history.
After an agonizing wait for information, all families have now been notified of their loss, including relatives of 10-year-old Eliana Garcia. She was very sweet. President Biden, after pleading for new gun restrictions, will visit Uvalde as soon as this weekend, hoping to bring comfort to the heartbroken. And today, 2 law enforcement officials tell us that the shooter actually got in a fight with his grandma before he shot her, took her car, and then headed to the school to carry out this massacre.
Yeah, we just keep getting more and more details. Everyone was kind of wondering what that connection was. Aaron, every little bit makes you angry. A lot of people are angry that nothing's been done to stop this from happening. And we're seeing this happen with some lawmakers, too, who are pretty upset.
That's right. We actually heard from Texas Governor Greg Abbott here at the Civic Center this afternoon, and there's so many questions about how this could have been prevented. And one of the things that he said today is that this really all comes down to mental health, that he was actually told by law enforcement officials here that there are mental health issues in this area. But then Beto O'Rourke, he interjected, and I believe we have some sound of what happened next.
The next shooting is right now, and you are doing nothing.
No, you need to get it out of here. This isn't the place to talk to us.
And so then after that outburst occurred, Beto O'Rourke, he was actually escorted out of the Civic Center here, and all over social media, we're now seeing reaction to what happened.
There's that much passion when it comes down to doing what the courageous thing is to actually make a difference in this situation. Aaron Jones, thank you.
Well, you know, Les, school shootings like this are a uniquely American problem. Check out this stat now. According to a report from the advocacy group Every Town for Gun Safety, there have been 77 shooting incidents on school grounds just this year and 14 deaths. That number, by the way, more than doubled in a single day yesterday alone.